And good morning, people. Welcome back to Star Ocean, Till the End of Time. Last time, we made it to the Mosul ruins and have unlocked the way into the central chamber with the big room with the chairs in, the big table. So, shall we go in and meet the king? Well, if we don't, we're not going to get very far in the story, so in we go.
Thank you for coming, Romeria. It's been a long time.
Yes. Yes, it has been, Arze. I am so pleased to see you are well.
Likewise, Romeria. You are as beautiful as ever.
And you have not changed one bit, I see.
But what took you so long? I was starting to fear that one of our hardliners had done something foolish.
Don't play dumb with us.
By that, I take it that something did happen. Please accept my deepest apologies. Those troublemakers had the impudence to suggest that we need not ally ourselves with Aquaria if we could stand up to the new enemy alone. They urged me to conquer Aquaria and take your new weapon for ourselves.
A simple plan for simple minds.
They do not understand the dire consequences of misjudging this new enemy's strength. We are facing a much stronger threat this time, and cannot afford to exhaust our strength.
Then you agree to our proposal?
Yes. We have no other choice. Our military forces also sustained terrible losses in that recent attack. Out of the 3 brigades of Eriglyph, only the Storm Brigade still has a captain. Woltar is the only one left.
What happened to Albel? I wonder if he was killed.
But tell me, who is this enemy we face? I heard your agent's explanation the other day, but it made no sense to me.
I felt the same way. Perhaps they can explain it to us again.
I have to admit, I find it hard to believe. What about you, Romeria?
I must believe, Arze, lest both our countries be destroyed.
Turning these outsiders over to this new enemy is another option, is it not?
That might have been possible before. But now I am afraid it is no longer an option.
Why is that?
The enemy attacked the Shrine of Kadan.
Kadan was attacked?
Kadan has nothing to do with these outsiders. Once it came under attack, we realized that our lands had become the target of the enemy's aggression. Hence, there is but one thing left to try.
Engage them on our own terms.
Correct. We must unite the power of our nation's runological weapon and Eriglyph's air dragons.
This is no time to fret over national honor.
That is correct.
All right, let us join forces. However, at present, having our air dragons carry a runological weapon will not be an easy task.
Please explain.
First, it is a matter of size. According to information obtained by our spies, your weapon would be too big to be carried by an air dragon.
How about carrying it with more than one dragon?
That too would be difficult.
Then what's the point of this alliance?
Do not be so hasty, young man. The king said, at present.
Huh?
I said it's a matter of size. To carry a big weapon, we need a bigger air dragon.
Where could we find such a beast?
In the Urza lava caves, near a place you have already been, the Becquerel mines.
An air dragon of immense size dwells within the caverns there.
So all we have to do is capture the critter?
That is correct. However, mistaking him for a mere air dragon would be suicide. The Marquis, as the beast is known, is a creature of immense size and strength. Even Vox was unable to subdue him.
Do not fear, Arze. I trust they will be capable.
I do not doubt you feel that way. However, our trust is not so easily given.
Then what do you propose we do? Did you not consent to joining forces?
I only request that a representative of Eriglyph be included in their party. Then I shall withdraw my objections.
A just proposal. But who would you have go? Woltar?
No, Woltar is much too old. I do not have the heart to send him into the Urza lava caves. I was thinking of someone else.
And who might that be?
I was thinking about sending Albel.
Albel?
Do you object? I, for one, am quite fond of him. What do you think, Romeria?
I consent. This Albel shall travel with the party. You do not mind, do you?
I personally don't mind, but...
It doesn't matter what we think. The problem's gonna be what Albel thinks.
Then it is settled. Albel will be waiting for you in Eriglyph. You can meet him there.
We understand.
We will be expecting you.
I must ask that you take us to Paterni. Claire can escort us from there. After that, you may head to Eriglyph.
Your Majesty.
So, Albel. Okay, I don't think he's going to be liking this alliance. But yeah, Albel, we're getting him as part of our party for the moment. Pretty much the classic enemy turned into ally. So, off to Eriglyph after taking a stop at Paterni. Since it's along the way, yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. Go past you, and I'll just get to the exit of here. And we'll explain what I'm going to do next. Need to go past you. And out there. What I am going to be doing is pretty much mapping out the Mosul Dunes. There's no point to it. You can't 100% it. There's no reward for that. However, what I would like to do is pick up all the chests and show you how big the place actually is. And getting the experience wouldn't be too bad either. So I'm going to go out into the dunes, kill everything, and map it out, and then go and get the chests with you watching. There's still quite a few, and you might notice I can stand out in the desert as much as I want. Woo! Because of the Aqua Veil has taken away the need for the water bar, which is why I was waiting until now to do it. So, in a little bit for you, but probably going to be about 20 minutes for me, I will be back with a completed map. So, here I go.
Here we go, guys. Get a move on, opponent. Flying guillotine! Flying guillotine! Power up! Flying guillotine! Flying guillotine! Flying guillotine! Power up! Flying guillotine! Flying guillotine! Flying guillotine! Flying guillotine! Flying guillotine!
100 hits. Battle trophy. I got that while doing a fight with 2 dragon zombies, which I will show. And yeah, this is a battle trophy. I thought I already had the 100 hit ones, but basically it's consecutive hits in a shot combo. And this is the screen you get. You get a pop-up in battle saying, "Oh, you've done this achievement. Well done." And at the end of the battle, as long as you win, you will get this screen saying you got this trophy in the battle. You have acquired a battle trophy, do you save it? And since I'm collecting battle trophies from the start of the game, and this is what I set up, I've got an extra battle trophy now. Battle trophies are what unlock new things for the game. You get character costumes, you get higher difficulty modes, which is why I started with a few to get onto the universe. I believe there's 4 player character models, and with the girls having 5, and also 2 other harder game modes than what I'm actually playing if you want a challenge. So, but you have to unlock them first. Anyways, back to killing things. And hello people. I have finished mapping out this area, and as you can probably see, just with the map in front of me, yeah, it's a bit big. I am roughly in the centre of the entire map. This is a truly massive plain. There is not a lot here except monsters and treasure as well. It's just one big desert, and if you don't know where you're going, when it comes to the not having the Aquavale, you could get lost and fall over if you don't get to water quick enough. My first time in this area, I sort of didn't get through for about 2 hours because I didn't even know the way to go. Luckily I do now, and if you followed my guide, well, this playthrough, you should know it too. But anyways, let's go round and collect chests. Starting with the only one in the centre that I missed. Smithing materials. And I'm going to end up with at that chest in the far distance that you might be able to see on your screen. Because that's the big chest of the area. It's the hardest to get to without being out of water. If you want to collect items on your first way through, I suggest waiting until you get the Aquavale and then going round. Blueberries, and yeah, just going around collecting items. I'm actually quite glad I did this because I got my first trophy of this play session, and you should have been able to see that in the proceedings. Got a few levels as well, but nothing really gained from that except SP. 22,400 fold. Quite nice. Who actually got the levels? I believe it was Nell and Maria. Yeah, Nell's level 38 now, and still need a bit more for her MP, and Maria can get HP level 9. Excellent. They didn't get any new skills, but I do believe they get them for every 5 levels now, instead of any sort of amount that's interesting. Any smaller amounts. I believe later we'll get to 10, and then I believe that you only learn them from books after that, so we've got a lot. there's still a long way to go. But so far, 2 chests are able to get, 2 are not. I believe the only one left is the one up in this corner. Yeah, this is the hardest one to get and get out without water. I do believe, or is it that one over there? Might be that one over there, but this one's just as hard. Alchemist Stone, and for good reason. The Alchemist Stone is another one of those crafting improvers. Raises alchemy success rate. This is extremely important for something later. To be able to craft something later. Extremely important. Now that that's done, pretty much done in this area for the time being. I won't need to come back to the Mosul Dunes and the ancient ruins of Mosul for a very long time. So let's head over to Paterni and drop off the Queen with Maria. No need to fight anything on the way, so I will meet you there. Actually, I might get into one fight, so Cliff gets a level. Yeah, that makes sense, since he's only got, what, 57? Yeah, 57 experience until next level. Just a quick fight in here should be sufficient.
One-man wrecking crew.
And his level didn't give anything either except for skill points. So, yeah. I do believe it's every 5 levels now. Oh, maybe not, because he got 35 with that. Okay, not sure myself now. But, I need you to get some health, Cliff. You're needing some of that. MP, you're fine now. Heck, you've got more MP than Fate. You've got more MP than Nell. Wait there. He's got the most MP in the party. I am not going to give him magic skills though. Not even close to giving him them. Because everyone else has a higher total MP gain than he does. Well, the ones that I've given the skills to, at least. Do I want anything in here? No, I don't. I just want to pass through quickly and not involve anything with Roger. Okay, off to Paterni. No point fighting anything along here because it's pretty much a dead area now. Despite the fact I got into it anyway.
I took them on myself.
Want some? That was fun.
Yeah, 110 experience. Well, considering that's actually not too bad. But it is with triple XP, so... No, I'll pass on everything else there. And this should give a screen.
Claire, I'm leaving Her Majesty in your hands.
Yes. Leave it to me.
I do not believe it is a trap. But nevertheless, please be careful.
Don't worry, Your Majesty. We'll be fine.
It's just like Her Majesty said. Everything begins with trust.
So it does. May Apris guide you in your path.
I look forward to bringing you good news.
And we look forward to your safe return.
So here we are back in Paterni and the Queen has now left us. So we don't need to worry about her for the time being. I believe that's the only escort mission we actually have to do in the game, but our next job is to go to Eriglyph, and I don't see any reason why to stick around in this area. So let's get heading off and go through the Palmyra Plains again. Nothing's changed yet, they're still as weak as ever. Still as short as ever. Going to meet you in Eriglyph now, I think. Once after I've stopped complaining there. So, back soon. Maybe. Actually, invention info. A few inventions got made apparently during my things. Fresh spring rolls. Rating of 30 is a food item, so it's not amazing. And thick potion. Yeah. And a few things have been put into shops. I'm going to check out the shops when I get into Kulsa and buy a few things, and I will meet you in Eriglyph. So, see you then. You know what? I'm going to be meeting you here in the Triumph Mountains, actually. Because something's changed here. The enemies, actually. I don't remember a red spider. We've got a tree there and a berserker behind it. So let's have a look at these, shall we? Pit Tarantula, Venomous Pine. 18,000 hit points and pretty much nothing on the MP. And vulnerable to water. I do believe the Venomous Pine is vulnerable to fire, but yeah, it's pretty much kill things again.
That was fun.
Nothing's too special with them. They're pretty much equivalent to the stuff we faced in the desert. Although I am going to kill them because experience. Yep, there's those dead. Nothing else in this corner? Nope. So we just got this tree over here, and whatever the berserker is behind it. Yep, right, okay, what are you? Are you the same as the ones in Mosul? Blade Masters.
Wait, I'll go easy on it.
It's possible. You're resistant to fire, so that doesn't matter. And you've got a bit of good defense. Did you just drop kick that? And I'm set. Let's try and not get my chain going because lost. Yeah, these have got pretty decent defense, and I just got hit by a fruit bomb. Let's move away and kill the tree now. And there we go. Nigh on 1,000 experience, pretty decent. But that should be all the enemies for this sort of section. There shouldn't be anything new here now. Just I say that, but there's these over here which look familiar. Kobold Knights, they're pretty much upgraded versions of the kobolds in the forest, so they shouldn't be too hard. 400 MP. Yeah, I don't see any trouble with these. As long as I can hit them. And come on, die, you lot. Ice Blade will do damage to MP, which is what I'm wanting. There we go. They're not meant to be this quick, I didn't think. I'll just psychic this thing to death. I think I'm going to be changing that once I get to Everglyph, because I believe I'm now max. Yes. Level 10, maximum. So, max proficiency. I really don't know what the proficiency is. I believe it does increases damage, but to be honest, I can't tell you for sure. Do I need Ice Blade really for these? No, because I believe I'm going to go charge, and give you first aid. Yeah, that should do. Charge, I believe, does MP damage for Fate, so let's see how that works. I'll tell you after this. I can say with 50% surety that combo is actually pretty decent. Not for the MP damage, really, but I can pretty much get as many combos off as with Sidekick, just with less effectiveness. So it's not too bad. Okay, I see a new enemy. Porcupines. 300 MP, so yeah. Vulnerable to wind. Yeah, and unfortunately charge does get in the way. But yeah, this is charge. You know, most charge card on both. It's pretty broken as well. If you get them, they're pretty much stunned on the ground. Of course, I do need to actually hit them. Porcupines aren't really a threat. They're very short range. They can hurt a little bit if you let them, but don't let them. Anyways, I'm going to kill all these and meet you in Everglyph. Little cutie little froggers. And here we are with entries, so more challenges.
Hey there, how's new product? A new challenger has stepped up
The
to
Killer
fierce
Chef.
product development front. Better keep an eye on them.
He is probably he's either the best or second best chef in the talent. Yeah, he's pretty much the one we saw on the bridges of Seferio. I believe we need to give him a kitchen knife or something like that, but we won't be able to get one into them until later. Cornelius, a writer. I believe that's our first possible writer. And Balbados, who is that person that was in the Mosul Dunes. I don't think we're going to be able to get him for a while, because of the thing that he's asking for. Anyways, first stop I need to make is the weapon shop. Two things, really. Here's Cornelius, so Yeah, so that's where he is. I don't have the item, the thing for him yet. And we can I'm actually going to go and buy equipment. Don't need the Holy Sword, don't need the Osprey Dagger, I've got both. I could get the Broad Axe, but I'm not using Roger. No Dachi for Adre. And the Damask Gauntlet is 230. I want to check something else for that, but no weapon for Maria here. Adre can indeed learn the equip a cloak. I do have one in my inventory and I will be giving that to him in a little bit. Flash Gauntlets, 120-18, so yes, the Damask Gauntlet is better. And the Pulverizers, 78 and 12. That's the first weapon I've got for you in a long time, Cliff, isn't it? Yeah. And of course, there's the Drill Helm, the Ranger's Helm for Roger. I believe the Broad Axe is better. Yeah, much. If you're going with him. And there's always the little things here. Equipment wise, I need to equip the Damask Gauntlet, equip the Nodachi. I'm going to keep off with the Blaze Gun, even though it's a good increase. It's the fire-based damage, which is pretty much going to kill me in the next area, because we go into the Ursa lava caves. Fire damage is not going to be very good. And items. In Cursa, I went and picked up a couple of items. Oh, I need to equip that cloak. Not a big increase, but there you go. I picked up a Feline Guardian. 20% damage reduction, 20% break. I'm not entirely sure what that means. I'm guessing if you take damage it might break, and you might lose it. I do believe you can get it better so it always gives you a permanent 20% damage reduction as well, so they might be worth it. That's a very big reduction. I picked up some brooches of footwork. 10% increase to attack and hit. At later levels, that is going to be quite impressive, because 10% and isn't a small amount, and it will go up with my levels. I believe I've got some Scholar bracelets now. It's for 5% intellect increase, so it's a mage item. Yes, and we all know what the Fruity Potion does. 50% MP recovery. The Sweet Potion cures incapacitation, so it's basically a fresh sage. I might want to invent a few then. I can't buy any more though. Aqua Potions, 30% MP recovery, so I've got a secondary option for MP recovery apart from the blackberries. And Resurrection Elixirs. These are extremely nice. Cures Incap, restores up to 60% MP HP. I don't need to tell you how important these are to make. I've bought all I can in 8, and I am going to make a lot more when I find out how much the recipe is, the cost is to make them. And I bought some Endorphin Boost Neuro Augmenters and Tears of Ashtar because I might need them later. I also bought a Super Sweet Curry for a reason later, a Tasteless Stew for possibly a reason later. The Super Sweet Curry definitely is needed, and a Discordant Dessert for what possibly might be needed later. Other than that, I believe that's everything. And I still have... oh, Sapphire. 10%, 10 plus 10 defense. Nothing amazing there, really. And I've got some money available in the 144 monies. Anything else that I might have picked up? Oh, I picked up some green talismans. Survive on Fury when incapacitated. They will likely be helpful. And that's about it. So let's head over to the armor shop so I can buy a few bits of there. I don't believe we can get anything for Adre here. Masterwork plates, so I need a couple of those. Superior chainmail, I need a couple of those. Yeah, that's it. And equip them. It's not much of an increase. Well, it is actually. It's good 32 defense, or 32 defense, but in this difficulty level, it's not as much as it would be in the earlier ones. But next time, we are going to go into there. Back into Castle Heryleth. I have no idea how long this part is. I've been going for 1 hour and 20 minutes, so I do believe it's time to stop. So, until next time, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.